So we're back with global imperialism, but this time I have pretty much every country in the world participating. There might be a few islands missing here and there, but nothing big. Let me quickly explain the rules. So we spin a wheel with all the countries of the world and we land on a country. Let's say we land on Uruguay. Then we have to spin the arrow to see which way Uruguay will attack. Let's say they attack north, which will be Brazil. The winner of that game gets the other country's land and also their best player. And I will be splitting this into multiple parts as there is many countries and it'll take a long time to get through them all. So let's just get into and let's spin the wheel for the first time. And it lands on Armenia. And what direction will Armenia be attacking? And they are attacking northwest. So looking at the map, they will be facing Turkey. So first match of this global imperialism. Who will win? And Turkey has defeated Armenia 3-2, so they now claim Armenia's land and also get their highest rated player, which is Mkhitaryan, which is good. Next country the wheel has landed on is Laos. And they will be attacking northeast. So that will be Vietnam. Vietnam is the favorites to win this game. And they have won it 2-0. So they claim more land to themselves. And they also get this Wi-Fi password looking name. Next on the wheel is Georgia. So we're staying in Asia. And Georgia will be attacking southwest, which is going to be Turkey once again. Another country trying to take down Turkey. Can they do it? And no, Turkey wins the game 2-1. So Turkey's gets even more land again and they also get this goalkeeper. Next country will be Estonia. So we're finally going to another continent. And they will be attacking northeast, which is going to be Russia. Can Estonia defeat the biggest country in the world? No, Russia defeats Estonia 2-1. So Russia gets themselves more land in Europe and also Klavan to help their defense. Turkmenistan is the next country, so we're already back in Asia. And they will be attacking northeast. So that will be Uzbekistan. Who will win? And it's a 2-2 draw. Second leg. And Uzbekistan wins it 3-1. So they take over Turkmenistan's land and also get this guy. Jordan is the next country on the wheel and they are attacking south. So that will be Saudi Arabia. Let's see who can win this one. And it's a 2-2 draw once again. Second leg. And Saudi Arabia defeats Jordan 2-1. So this guy will be going to Saudi Arabia and they also get more land. Next on the wheel is the Vikings from Norway. And they will be attacking northwest, which is actually going to be Iceland. So across the ocean, who will win this battle? And another 2-2 draw. Second leg. And Norway wins it thanks to Holland. So they will get Sigurdsson, which is awkward, but he is a free man now, and they will also get Iceland's land. Argentina is next, so we're going to South America for the first time. And they are going to attack west. So that will be Chile. Who will win here? And it's a 1-1 draw. Second leg. And Argentina defeats Chile 2-0. So they now own all of the southern South America and also get Arturo Vidal. Tajikistan is next, so another Stan country. And they are attacking northwest, which is going to be Uzbekistan again. Another country trying to take down Uzbekistan. Can they do it? And it's a 1-1 draw. Second leg. And Uzbekistan defeats Tajikistan. So they get this guy and also another Stan country. Liechtenstein is next and they are attacking northwest. So it's very hard to see them since they are so small. But that will be Switzerland. Imagine if Liechtenstein wins. But they won't, so Switzerland gets the CDM and pretty much no difference to their land. Papua New Guinea is up next, so we're going over to the Oceania for the first time. And they are attacking west, so that's actually in Asia and that will be Indonesia. Who will win the battle across continents? And Indonesia has defeated Papua New Guinea, so they now own land in the Oceania. And they also get this brown guy. Next is Uruguay and they are going west, which is Argentina. Will Uruguay beat the World Cup winners? No, they won't. Argentina wins it 3-2, so Luis Suarez reunites with Messi and Uruguay belongs to Argentina now. Next nation on the wheel is Brazil, so we're staying in South America. And they are attacking northwest. So if we look closely, I think that will be Guyana. So Brazil should win here, but you never know. And Brazil wins it thanks to a Vinicius hat trick. So Brazil gets this guy, which they won't need, but they also get even bigger. Next country is the Ivory Coast. So we're going to Africa now. And they are attacking northwest, so that'll be Guinea. Who will win this African battle? And the Ivory Coast has destroyed Guinea 3-0. So Keita has been captured by Ivory Coast and so has the land of Guinea. South Sudan is up next and they are attacking northeast, which if we look at the map, it's actually Sudan. So it's the battle of the Sudans. Who can win it? And South Sudan has defeated Sudan 1-0, so they now take this striker and they also now own all of Sudan. Next is Liberia, so we're staying in Africa. And they are attacking east, which will be the Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast is by far the better side here. Who will win? And it's a 0-0 draw. Second leg. And no way. Liberia has beaten the Ivory Coast 1-0. So they now get Kessie and Keita. And they also get a lot more land in Africa. The Polish is up next. And they are attacking east, so that'll be Belarus. Poland should win here. And they do win it 2-1. So this center back is now Polish and the Belarus land is now owned by Poland. The Solomon Islands is next. And they are going southwest. So they are a really small country, but if we look closely, they'll be attacking Australia. So who will win here? And it's a 2-2 draw. Second leg. And Australia wins it 3-2. So they get this guy and a very tiny piece of land. Singapore is next. And they are attacking northeast. And they are so tiny that you can't see them on the map, but they will be facing Malaysia. Who will win? And Malaysia has defeated Singapore 2-1, so this guy will be joining the Malaysian national team and Malaysia is pretty much the same size as before. Cambodia is next, so another Asian country. And they are going northwest, so that's Thailand. Thailand is the favorites here, but Cambodia has somehow defeated Thailand 1-0. So Cambodia gets Songkras in and also a lot more land in Asia. Next on the wheel is the South Koreans. And they are going west, which will be Japan. Who will win this battle? And Japan has defeated South Korea 2-1, which is a massive win for them as they get home Min Sun and also a bit more land in Asia. Peru is also now getting involved, and they are going northeast, which is just stupid because that's Brazil. Can Peru do the impossible and beat Brazil? Not in the first leg, it's a 2-2 draw. Second leg, and Brazil defeats Peru 2-1. So Brazil gets Tapia, which they really won't need, but they also get a lot more land in South America. Next is South Sudan back again with more action, and they are going southeast, so that means they'll face Ethiopia. Can South Sudan continue their win streak? And no, they can't. Ethiopia beats them 4-2, so they now get Isa and Lado, and a lot more land in Africa. They are now the biggest nation in Africa. Next on the wheel is Botswana, so another African nation, and they are attacking northwest, which is actually Namibia. Who wins this African battle? And Namibia has won it 2-1. So this guy will go to Namibia and Namibia gets a lot bigger. Slovakia is up next, so we're back in Europe. And they are going east, so that means Ukraine. Who can win this European battle? And Ukraine wins it 2-1, so they expand more to the west and also get Skriniar, which is huge for them. Next nation will be Colombia, and they are going northeast, so that'll be Venezuela. A battle of the northern South America. Who'll win? And Colombia wins it 2-0, so they now get matches and they own the Venezuelan land. Next is Kenya, and they are attacking north, so that'll be Ethiopia. Can Ethiopia get even bigger? And it's a 2-2 draw. Second leg, and Ethiopia has been defeated 2-1, so Kenya now gets Lado, Isa and Said, and Kenya is now crowned as Africa's biggest country. Next is Latvia, so another European battle. They are going southeast, which was Belarus, but now Poland since they took their land. Who will win? And Poland wins it 3-1, so they get Dubra, which they won't really need. And they also get more land, so Lithuania is now pretty much cornered by Poland. Next on the wheel is the Maldives, and they are going north. They are small islands and north of them is India. Imagine they actually beat India, but they can't since India wins it 3-0. So they get this Ashfaq guy and they also get an island. Next country is the island Madagascar, and they are going southwest. So that's really hard to determine, but I think that it will be South Africa. Who will win? And South Africa wins it 3-1. So they get this guy, and they also get themselves Africa's biggest island. Montenegro is next, and they are going southwest, which will be Italy. So a big country is now in battle. Will they win? And yes, Italy wins it 2-1, so they get Savic, which is pretty good and more European land. Myanmar is up next and they are going to attack northeast. So that will be China. This is battle for a lot of land. Who will grow bigger? And the Chinese has done it. They beat Myanmar 3-1, so they get this guy but also more Asian land. Next is the Central African Republic, and they are attacking north, so that'll be Chad. The Central African Republic do have Kondogbia, which could help them a lot here, and it does as they beat Chad 2-0. So they get this striker and more land in the northern Africa. Next is Mexico, so we're going to North America for the very first time, and they are attacking southeast, which I think will be Guatemala. The first North American battle of this global imperialism. Who will win? And Mexico wins it 3-1. So they get this keeper, which they really won't need, but also a bit more land in Central America. Last country of this episode will be Burkina Faso, and they are going northwest, which will be no other than Mali. The last battle of this video. Who will win? And Mali wins it 3-1, so they get Tapsoba and more land in Africa. So that's it. Here is a quick update if you want to see how the maps look. So this is how the North America map changed throughout the video. Nothing really happened there. This is Oceania. Papua New Guinea is gone and so is the Solomon Islands. This is how South America changed. They changed quite a bit. Excited to see who will conquer South America. Europe. No big changes happened here, but a few small changes here and there. Asia. They started out with all the battles and quite a few stand countries disapered. Nothing really happened in Middle Asia, but East and West was really battling it out. And last is Africa, which also changed a lot everywhere. So remember to subscribe so you don't miss part 2 tomorrow.